Harvest. The Lord has really been speaking to me a lot about the harvest, and different things that He's highlighted as far as, for one, the picture that I got a couple weeks ago was a long table. It was a Lord's table, and seats kept being added to the table. And as we sit and as He comes, He's feasting on our devotion, on our praise. And so I was really talking to Him, like, Lord, like, what does this look like? Does it simply mean, talking to people that are lost about You, to add people to the table, or where's the steps in the harvest? And He was really speaking to me a lot about there's just simultaneous steps. So for me, what I think of the harvest and my heart for the harvest is for us as individuals to come before Him without hesitation, completely allowing Him to bring the walls down, bring everything to the surface, and allowing Him to work inside of us so that He can do something through us. Also, the simultaneous steps of then, talking to somebody about Him, a person that's lost, or our neighbor, or people in our community that are, struggling, or even just sharing your testimony. All this is like simultaneous steps to the harvest, and it's people being seated, chairs being added, but also us as believers. Our devotion keeps rising in the midst of these simultaneous steps. And that's my heart, is that He'd feast on all the devotion, because He's worthy of all of it. He's worthy of all of our lives. And so this fast, the harvest fast especially, is really exciting for me, because I really feel like it's a constant invitation, but also an invitation to really joyfully abide, and that's just being aware of His presence throughout the day, being aware of His presence in every aspect of our life, not just our church life, not just our work life, but every aspect of our life, just bringing Him into it, and just abiding in whatever season we're at, abiding in His truths, abiding in His love and His nature, is what gets us to the devotion of our devotion rising of, Lord, You're worthy of all of our devotion, all of our praise. And then the simultaneous steps of chairs being added as He works through our lives. So that's the harvest for me.